Namaskara, my dear ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Welcome to a presentation on doHow for execution excellence. I will start with my background and an introduction to what we have been doing, present the top 5 common challenges we keep encountering, share some case studies on how we address these challenges, and then answer how, what, and why we are helping manufacturing companies, and lastly, share our value proposition. After an enriching corporate career of 26 years with Bosch, a German multinational company, I started Samutthana in 2013 for creating exceptional leaders and world-class companies. We've been helping various companies, mostly manufacturing, for improving their performance in the various areas of business using doHow, a Socratic methodology developed by me, which is primarily a smart, lean performance system for addressing the top 5 challenges we keep encountering. Common understanding of the stakeholder expectations and current reality, inclusive strategy development, strategy detailing, and execution planning with a buffer, regular monitoring and reviewing for consistently meeting the targets, and problem solving and one-on-one dialogue are the ones which are the common challenges we've been encountering. Even though the monitoring and reviewing is the top need, the top engagement by our clients has been strategy development. This further validates companies taking monitoring and reviewing as given when it is really not. Let me now share some case studies on common understanding. I have developed a concept I call business chakras, analogical to the 7 chakras in our bodies, for identifying the weak link in the business. The first 2 chakras address the market to market flow, the next 2 the people to people flow, and the last 2 standards to standards flow. With the 7th chakra addressing the mindset and culture within the organization. Of course, you can check out my videos to understand more about business chakras or read some of my blogs on business chakras to get to know them better. The key players in this company identified that cash flow is the weakest link as they assessed the chakra maturity individually, and then when they discussed along with the evidence in teams, the weakest link turned out to be the top-down chakra, basically involving the primary role of leadership to bring in clarity in the job roles and deliverables. This aha experience got the leadership team taking the ownership for the outcomes. With another client, the market canvas assessment, considering the lower absolute scores and the increasing variances, showed that the marketing team's awareness of the comparison segment 3, which really is a blue ocean market, is rather low. This insight led them to start a regular market information sharing in the marketing team as they achieved good amount of revenue growth. The comprehensive business health check of a small company led to implementing the doHow lean performance management system. We do the inclusive strategy development with as many key players as needed, with diverse perceptions and opinions, using our doHow inspirational persuasion game, which brings out all the ideas through the alternating individual tasks and iteratively refines them to conclude on the strategies with consensus through the alternating collective tasks. In the case of a large FMCG company, their team improved sales, playing the doHow game face-to-face every fortnight for 2 hours. In the case of a multinational high complexity manufacturing company, their team achieved 100% customer on time in full deliveries, playing the doHow game, this time virtually, every fortnight for 2 hours. In the case of a multinational EPC company in the energy sector, their team achieved an all-time record financial performance, playing the doHow game face-to-face, this time for about 11 hours every day for 3 consecutive days over a weekend. In another case of a small company, their team achieved 25% year-on-year growth and improved profitability, playing the doHow game face to face every week for about 1 hour. The execution planning is the next focus area which we have been working on. Our value addition is mainly in defining the way buffer needs to be embedded in the plan for the plan to be realistic and consistently succeed. Since every plan is uniquely different, depends on the context, which is again unique, company which is unique, everything is unique. We then create rolling plans which serve as the lyrics in a karaoke event or the musical note sheets used in symphonic orchestra, which sounds phenomenal, with so many people playing simultaneously as per the notes. With another client, we mentored the team in creating the execution plans. Not only did the teams surpass their targets, but also became more confident to accept tougher targets. Now I will show you some examples of monitoring and reviewing we have been doing using our doHow app for improving productivity and reducing rejections, for improving adherence to the good practices, for improving the overall equipment effectiveness. Finally, coming to problem solving and dialogue, using our flow maturity model, a client achieved benchmark levels for the defects by improving at least by 50%. Another client used our problem analysis model to narrow down the problem and identify the right causes for killing the problem. Another client improved the workflow with our process mapping modules. Line balancing for introducing production cells with a rhythmic flow, along with an improvement in productivity of more than 50% was the outcome with another client. Our doHow dialogues module guided the leaders of a client to have a dialogue with their people for creating a proactive culture with accountability. Our doHow scoreboard naturally persuades the team to practice their insights as we discuss the real-time scoreboards every 2 weeks before introducing the next module in one of these 5 top areas that I have presented earlier. For improving execution, the most common challenge. Looking forward to hearing from you.